I don't know, I turned the ambient sound down because it was making my ears pop. But I actually have that issue when something's like such a low note, you know, and they do like the ambient sound. Like
Yeah.
my ears actually start to like you know the like expanding feeling you get.
Sure, yeah.
It's awful. Like when your ears are about to pop.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Uh, I'm entering my first year of high school. I'm pretty nervous about it, but excited at the same time. My grandmother was recently diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. The diagnosis didn't really faze her. She seems a lot less lively these days, just listening to the radio or TV most of the time. I try to talk to her about current events and casual topics, but her responses are more bleak and dull than they used to be. I wouldn't describe her aura as depressing or gloomy. A more precise word would be hollow or empty. It's almost as if part of her has drifted somewhere and has yet to return. She would have episodes like this before, but the frequency and length of each episode seems to be increasing.
Dang.
I mean, it sounds like she's kind of getting her comeuppance, but also, like, poor James did not deserve this.
He really didn't, honestly. James deserves better.
Yeah, hashtag James
Oh.
deserves better. Hey, look, a room. Oh, look, a hallway.
Ah. Man. It's PT.
You know, eventually, you make so many horror games, eventually you just end up remaking PT again.
That's true.
The nature of horror games is every once in a while you end up with PT again.
I can get behind that though. PT was great.
PT is scary.
It's so good. Man, I've never played PT. I really want my mouse to work. I hear the violins. At least that's what I think those are.
Is it?
Not sure. Can I go back? No. So there's something I have to zoom in on. This basket of clothes. Oh, hey, it's a key! No?
Oh, look, a key.
Can I pick up the key?
I think you're supposed to pick up the key.
Can't pick up the key. I can't pick up the key.
You're supposed to be able to pick up a key.
Oh, here we go.
Today, I landed a part-time job tutoring my neighbor's kid. I can't get a real job yet since I'm only 14, but at least this will give me some kind of income. Regarding my grandmother's health, there have been no major changes. She remains uninterested and perpetually distant whenever I interact with her. Something kind of strange happened today. I caught her having a conversation with the radio. Thing is, the radio was off the whole time. She's arguing back and forth with it, as if it was a real human being. Kind of reminded me when crazy people you have to deal with when taking public transit. It's kind of messed up that I found it just a tiny bit funny. Probably be sent to hell for laughing at it, but I couldn't help it. I have a sick sense of humor. I love her to death, but it pains me to see her deteriorate like this. I hope she gets better.
Guess you are going to hell, bud.
Yeah, you're there. You better get used to the idea of hell. You're living in it.
Yeah.
It sucks that like the real victim of all this has been James.
I feel really bad for him. I don't know, like, he might have done something bad. Oh, finally, now I can pick up the key. Now, what door does it go to? There's like two. Not that one.
Goes to whichever door in your heart you want it to go to.
I wish it went to that one, but it didn't. Not that one. Is there a lockbox? Can I open these? No. Can I open the door to go back?
No. I would like to return, please.
I would like to leave. Do I use V to do it? No. I just do it. No, that's not what I wanted.
James, I'm sorry to bother you, but I've misplaced my keys somewhere. Can you please find them for me? Just place them next to this note once you found them.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh, so you had to find the note before you found the keys.
Yeah. There you go, Grandma.
No, you placed them, so it's all good.
There you go, Grandma. Can I leave? Grandma? Oh, hello.
Grandma, let me leave.
I am.
Grandmama.
Thank you, Grandma. I think Grandma's helping me now, actually.
I don't know.
Still being mega spooky. Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright, well. That one's locked. That one's locked. I guess I'll go back through here.
The spooky closet, the spooky hallway. That's how I imagine whoever sells this hat. They're like, and here we have the never-ending hallway that goes on forever.
Yeah, right.
Don't worry. Really, it only adds square footage to the house. Could be a nursery.
Could be a nursery for your newborn baby James.
Here's the spookiest fucking closet you've ever seen. Could be a nursery.
I like that. Could be a nursery. Do I have to go back? Oh, yeah, I guess so. No, I guess not. Grandma, I'm lost again. Can you point me in the right direction?
Grandmama, I'm stuck in the never-ending hallway again. Don't worry, dear. Just finish looking back at your past demons. Is this a new one?
Yeah.
Last night I caught my grandmother staring at a painting in the middle of the hallway. It was in the middle of the night and her eyes were locked onto the picture. It was kind of eerie seeing her entranced by it. After staring at it for at least half an hour, she walked off casually. I took a closer look at the painting and it was completely blank. It's literally a blank piece of paper she was staring at. At least I have some good news. I earned a raise for my tutoring job and started tutoring another neighbor's kids, so I earned more money. Yay. Just wrapped up my first year of high school, so I'm glad I'll have something to keep me busy throughout the summer besides taking care of my grandma. You know, I think the best part of this game is the fact that these notes are obviously progressing in time and his writing in the notes is getting better.
Yeah, I agree.
As he's getting older, the writing in the notes is getting better, and I like that a lot.
What is going on here? I love him. Honestly, I'm starting to love James even though I know nothing about him.
I like James.
James is rad. Hey James, you're pretty cool. Pretty mad. Oh wait. Wait, in the middle of the room. Wait, where's the painting in the middle of the room? Is it that one? No, wait, there are rocking chairs over here. That one!
Wow!
It's not working.
Zoom function?
I don't like Zoom.
the schooling platform?
Yeah. It said this one, right?
It said a blank piece of paper.
There's like so many of those.
Maybe just like zoom in on, maybe a word will show up on one of them.
Maybe.
How many are there?
Too many. Forgive!
Okay.
This one said forgive.
That one said forgive. Well, obviously that's not the first part of the sentence.
You will you forgive? Was it will you forgive me?
I guess there's no word on that one.
I guess not. Hmm. Hmm. Will you forgive? I don't know. I mean, I think so.
Just keep staring at blank pictures. This is gameplay.
I don't know what's happening. What? He never please.
Imagine, like, you just live in your house and, like, your roommate just walks in, you're staring at a blank piece of paper, and they're like, what are you? And you're like, shh, the word hasn't appeared yet.
Shh, not yet.
So you've seen he will forgive, never. Some other ones.
Did he stay after that? He will. Where was never?
I do not remember.
He will never forgive you, right?
I mean, that would make sense. That makes sense to me. Okay, so the one next... That's forgive. We have he will...
He will never forgive you.
Oh, you did it.
Now she's gonna be in the rocking chair, right?
Probably.
Dang, not yet. Okay.
Spooky. I guess we're done with the words, huh?
I guess so. Oh, perfect.
Huh. God, this really is PT, huh?
It feels like it, yeah.
I'm really getting PT vibes here. Imagine living in the house from PT.
That would suck.
Horrifying.
Aww.
It's like, what's that? You know the one that's like it's like a tweet and it's like, how are you? That's floating ominously in the middle of my kitchen.
Yeah. Why do I even bother?
I woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of plates breaking. I dashed out of my room to see what was happening. I saw her in the kitchen repeatedly trying to carry a plate from the kitchen to the dining room. While walking over to the dining room, she would drop the plate and repeat the process. I walked over to her and guided her back to her bedroom. I set up a small barricade so she wouldn't be able to get out easily. She could have really hurt herself. Maybe I should just set up a barricade so she doesn't get out of her room at night. I'm in the middle of my second year of high school right now, and it's been really hard balancing school, friends, and taking care of my grandmother. Most of the time I have to turn down social events because I have to stay home and make sure she doesn't do anything crazy.
Dang, man.
Poor James. Poor James. James is like, I just want to have friends.
I feel really bad. Gosh, is he okay?
Poor James is not a... Poor James is having a bad time.
So, I think I need to break a plate.
Break a plate. Do it. Smash them.
Perfect. Or not? I guess not.
Fragile.
Fragile. About breaking plates. I want to break this plate.
Break the plate.
Staring real closely at him. I have to do something to break a plate.
I don't know if the rest of the game has been an indication, just walk around until it breaks eventually.
That is fair. Or I just have to zoom.
Zoom. Fragile. I already made that joke.
Okay, they said breaking plate.
Break it with your mind powers that
That's
you
what-
definitely have.
That's what I'm trying to do, and it doesn't seem to be working.
Well, there we go.
That'll do it. So can I leave?
May I escape from this hell? Answer?
No. Oh, perfect.
This whole section is just PT.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky. Okay, I gotta go listen. She's crying. Oh!
Oh? Oh no, our render distance got lowered.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh.
So we're in a spooky hallway still. Alright, update guys, we're still in a spooky hallway.
This is... Is she in the chair now? I can't move my mouse.
Your mouse is freaking out.
Might need a mouse soon. I've had this one a very long time.
A very long time? How long?
I don't know. Several years. But that's how long...
I don't know what the normal life
Yeah.
span of a mouse is.
I think... I want to say it's over 10 years now, though. So it might just be time for a new one in general.
Well, bad news, Sydney. According to Google, the lifespan of an African
No.
pygmy mouse is
no.
only 2 years. Although, there's a different kind of mouse that apparently the lifespan is 5 to 7 years.
What? 5 to 7 years? It's a mouse!
Yeah. So, there's your answer.
Why does it live so long?
'Cause they're small and scrappy. They're the undermouse.
No. I don't like that. Can I go back? Yes!
Oh, we're still in the
Aww.
hallway?
I went back and it's the same thing! Look!
Oh boy! Who would have thought that making it brighter would make it spookier?
This might be bad. I bet he caused her death.
You think James killed his grandma?
By accident.
Okay, it is possible by accident.
Especially if he decided to barricade her in her room. And there was a fire.
It sucks because obviously barricading her in her room is like not the correct thing to do, but also if you're like a sophomore in high school and
You're
this
not
has just
gonna-
been your life for your whole life, then you know, of course you wouldn't know what to do. Like,
Yeah.
of course you would just come up with something. You know? Like,
Yeah,
obviously bad, but it makes sense why he would think that way.
yeah, honestly, I bet he killed her by barricading in her room and she accidentally started a fire. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Perhaps. I mean, it would be kind of a ironic justice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. This
It's
is
interesting.
so cool. This is really cool. It's having us guess like constantly.
Although it's funny because it's like, I'm like thinking, I've got my English major cap on right now.
Yeah.
I'm like analyzing the story. The unfortunate thing is though, it's like, in terms of characterization, we don't have a lot. I mean, we have the general gist of what the story is, right?
Mm-hmm.
She accidentally causes the death of her first grandson, which makes the parents not want anything to do with her, especially after they have a second kid. And then they reveal that they're going to be moving soon. She gets worried that she'll never get to meet the grandson. So shit throws her into a murderous rage, which seems a little bit of a jump. But if she has a history of drinking, that could be a factor there.
And mental illness.
And mental illness, yes. And drinking and mental illness put together is also bad.
Mm-hmm.
So she kills them in a murderous rage. But turns out she's the godparent, right? Or she's probably not the godparent. They probably didn't have that in their wills that they wanted James to go to her. She's probably just the only living relative.
Or the closest, yeah.
Yeah. So James ends up with her, which I question whether or not that was her plan from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Like, did she know that if something happened to them, that James would go to her? Did she know? Who's to say? But then starts to lose her mind either because of said combination of drinking and mental illness, or because she's being genuinely haunted by the ghost of James's parents.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a woman who has subsequently caused 4 deaths within her own family.
This is so cool. I wonder if this is based on a true story.
It would be sort of a divine justice for her, or for all of them, really, but still, the whole of all these actions still falls on James, who is ultimately an innocent victim of this situation.
Yeah. And a product of it.
Yes. So. Yeah.
I'm not sure what to do here.
Let's see.
I'm not seeing any notes. I'm locked in again.
So, you already did the, you already broke the plate.
I broke the plate. I've stared at paintings. Can I look at this?
Walk inside the room with the candlelight and stare at the large blank painting. Keep staring until the candlelight turns red and the rocking chair starts to rock back and forth. Walk back out into the hallway. A light will go out, and a figure will appear behind you. Use the zoom function to stare at the figure. Wait till the light disappears and walk through the next area.
There we go.
There it is.
So what do I
do? Walk back out into the hallway. A light will go out, and a figure will appear behind you. Use the zoom function to stare at the figure. Wait till the light disappears and walk through the next area. This is spooky.
It is.
I'm spooked.
So I gotta go...
So I guess a light's gonna go out or something.
I think this game just takes a little bit.
I think so too. I think it's like, must walk for 3 minutes before thing happens.
Go out, go out, go out, go out. Give me the scare. What?
Just- So the vice president debates are going on right now.
Yeah.
You know what's trending?
What?
The fly. Because apparently a fly landed on Mike Pence's head and stayed there for a solid 2.5 minutes before moving.
Didn't this happen last time? Like last year with the fly?
There was I know there was a bird on Biden's, like,
Perfect!
podium at one point. Ah! She's spooky!
Grandma!